Good morning, guys. We are here in Rome, Italy right now as part of our annual family vacation. This year we're going to be here in Italy for 3 weeks, traveling throughout the country. We just spent the first part of our vacation in Rome. Now if you do want to see that video, go ahead and go into my YouTube channel. That video itself will be on there. However, we're here in Rome, Italy, but from here we're going to be going over to Florence, Italy. From here we're going to take the train station over to Florence. Then from there we're going to be there for a total of 4 days. 2 of those days will be spent in Florence, and then 1 of those days will be in Pisa as a day trip, and the other day will be over in the Tuscany for a day trip there, where we'll go there for the day and then come back to Florence to sleep for the day. However, it's going to be a total of 4 days there, so it really should be really interesting to now see another city. Well, Florence, Pisa, and Tuscany, seeing them during that time. But like I said, from here we're going to go over to the train station and head over to Florence. Let's go. Okay guys, to our new hotel. Welcome to our Airbnb. Come on in. I'll take over from here. So this itself is going to be our Airbnb in Florence, which we are going to be here for exactly 4 days. 2 of those days will be spent here in Florence. 1 of those days is going to be a day trip in Pisa, and then we're coming back. And then on the final 4th day, it's going to be in Tuscany, where we're going to go to a winery, and then just spend there the day. As far as for the room, the room itself, or the apartment, is a 3-story apartment through Airbnb. It's just down the hall from, well, not down the hall, down the street from the Florence Duomo. So it's right in the center of everything. There's restaurants, stores. The Duomo is literally just down the street from here. But just to show you around the area, this itself would be the first floor. So once you do enter, if you look on the left side, you'll see the first bathroom. And here you have the sink, the mirror. Hey. And then you have the European debate toilet. And kind of similar to like in Rome, it's a push button to flush. But this itself would be a nice little bathroom, which is very convenient, especially because with the living room here on the side, it's easy access. Now from here we do have some cabinets down here, all of our luggages. But then if you take a look around here, this itself would be the living room space with a large family table here in the front. But here you can see now this bed here where my parents are sitting, it actually turns into a sofa bed. So in addition to all of the bedrooms, this itself would be a 4-bedroom apartment. The sofa bed here also turns into one there. Now from the living room space, this itself would be the area, the main entrance through there. The kitchen would be through that way, but you also do have a nice view right over here. So from down there you can see the street itself. I mean, just look at all that. So all of these are basically apartments in the area. Here where we are, we're currently on the 3rd floor of the building that we're at. But this would be the view, so just taking a look at just the structure of the other apartments in the area. But like I said, this right here would be the living room space. Now coming over here to the kitchen area, you can see this is a fully equipped kitchen. So you do have all of the amenities from cups, plates, wine glasses, which we're gonna use. You have a stove there, a nice oven. You do have a sink here with a view of basically the side of the building. But then just coming right over here, this itself would be the fridge. So it's a pretty big fridge and you can store a lot of items here. And then taking a look at the freezer, and there's some ice cubes there ready for us. Now just right over here we do have a cabinet with more pillows down here. We have a lot of towels up here, and even throughout the apartment they were very kind and left a lot of pillows, towels available for us. There's AC units literally here all over the place, but actually through this door, which is funny because it's next to the kitchen and the living room space, if you go through this door itself, you'll open it. We'll turn on the light. Now this is a little hidden room itself, and it looks like they made it into a small little room, which is basically with a twin bed. You do have a little cabinet there, a little table there, and if you look up, there's 1, 2, 3 different windows. But if you do open the window here, it basically just shows the side of the building itself. But it's nice to have that option to be able to open it up so that way the room is nice and fresh, especially at night here. I did notice around September, which is the best time to visit, the weather's really fresh, and it's not too hot like it would be in the summer months where it would be very hot and humid. But this itself would basically be a nice little room here. This would be in addition. Now there also is an AC unit down here to keep it nice and fresh, but just walking right up here, it takes you back into the living room space and the kitchen. Now walking down this hallway right over here, they'll take you into the master bedroom. So this master bedroom here also does have its own window, which basically overlooks the same view that we saw earlier today. But it's just nice to be able to have that option, especially because I do enjoy a lot of the natural lighting itself, so that's actually really nice. Now you do have some cabinets there, a very large bed in the master bedroom, but this itself would be the room. Now this room here, obviously because it is the master bedroom, it's very spacious, very comfortable. Through that door would be the restroom, but you also do have a large cabinet and some more cabinets here on this side. But what's funny is when you look up, it does have a very high ceiling with even some artwork on the roof or on the ceiling. Nice little artwork. But actually, if you take a look there, and I'm going to show you afterwards, through there, this would be the second floor. Now, through this area would be the second bedroom. So this here, the master bedroom, would be the second bedroom. But once you do go upstairs, that's itself where Stevie is, would be the second bedroom. Now down here, you do have another large mirror. But then if you do look right this way, we have the bathroom. Now this is actually a very nice bathroom. There's a ton of tile around the floor, the walls, a nice rounded sink. They did leave us several toilet papers, which is very convenient, especially because here in Europe they use the bidet itself. But I mean, obviously we're Americans, so we're not really used to using the bidet here. So that was very nice that our host here left us some toilet paper for us Americans, basically. Now just looking down here, there are some like soap, body lotion, shampoo, conditioner, little samples that they gave us there. We also do have, it looks like a blow dryer, a very large ceiling or mirror, bathroom mirror, which is perfect to start getting ready, especially when we go out to dinner and stuff. You know, we want enough mirror space to be able to get ready. But there you do have the toilet, and just like the other one, it's push to be able to flush. And then taking a look in here, you have the shower. Now this itself is actually a very large shower. Let's take a look down here. And then if you look up, it does look like with the shower heads, you're easily able to kind of be mobilized and move it around, and it's not just stuck in one place. But for us tall people, this is actually really cool, the fact that it does have a high ceiling as well. But as you can see, it does have its little shower head here to be able to rinse off. And it's actually really cool because it looks like it does have like even jets throughout the shower itself. So it looks like this would actually be pushing out a lot of water through all of these at the same time, so that way you can get a full body wash. In addition, this itself would be just the handset if you just wanted to mobilize it yourself. But that's actually really cool. I've used these in some of the spas in Las Vegas, and they're really comfortable. But if we just walk along down this way, let's go right out through this door. Now we're going to go to the second bedroom. So there's the living room space, but in between the master bedroom and the living room space, if you look right up here, there's a stairwell that takes you up to the second floor where Stevie is as well. So we'll walk up there. Now these stairs itself, they're all wooden stairs, so it's a nice little touch just from there. But it's a little blurry. Let's see if we can focus. There we are. So from here, it has a little mirror as you do walk up from those stairs. And then from here, we have the two sections. We have one on this side, one on that side. So we'll start right on the left side. Just right over here, we do have the second bedroom. So as you can see, it's a nice spacious second bedroom. It does have its little cabinets here as well. But if you notice from the master bedroom, this itself would actually be right over. So from where I showed you before, this would be the second bedroom overlooking the master bedroom downstairs. So you can take a look at that. Now with all of these curtains here, obviously you can move them to just get the full area. So I'm assuming that this area here was like a loft before, and they converted it into a bedroom, which is actually pretty cool to be able to have that space to be able to sleep a lot of guests here. But here we do have another AC unit and a bright window here, and if we take a look outside, it basically just shows you the whole apartment complex here. And this would be one of the angles from the apartment complex. Now we do have some hanging racks there. And yeah, that basically sums up this bedroom here, which is pretty comfortable. Now, if we walk along down to the other side of the hallway, we'll now go to the third floor. And just like this one, it has the wooden stairs to go up. Now once you do make it to the third floor, you have this area which will take you to the bathroom, and this area which will take you to the fourth bedroom. So just right over here, this would be the fourth bedroom here. You can see it's very big, very spacious. And then from the ceiling, it has that wooden panels as well. It does have a little opening where you can kind of take a look into the sky from there. But yeah, this itself would be one. Oh, let's focus. There we are. So this would be the fourth bedroom. You also do have some cabinets there. A very large mirror. There's mirrors all over the place is what I'm noticing, which is perfect, because in our Airbnb in Rome, there was really either the bathroom or one of the mirrors in one of the bedrooms, and that was basically it. So all of us were crowded into one of the mirrors trying to get ready. So this is good that we all each have our own mirror. But just right over here, we do have the beds itself. We do have an AC unit, more cabinets for this room. And then if you do open up this section here, they do have some hangers. We have extra pillows, blankets, even towels. So this is actually a very large apartment, very comfortable. But if we just move along right this way and then just go taking a left, and there's Stevie. Do you like the apartment?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a lot bigger. It's a lot better.
And then just right over here we do have, as I mentioned before, the restroom. Now here in the restroom on the third floor, it also does have the washer. Now this apartment does come with a washer. It doesn't come with a dryer, but with this washer they did leave us some of the detergent supplies from there. And then if you just move this door here, also does have an additional sink. And just like all the other rooms, you have a mirror. Let's see. And then from here, let's walk into the bathroom. This itself would be a very large bathroom on the third floor. They left us more toilet paper, which is very convenient. But continuing on with the tour, here we do have another, just like the other bathrooms, a hair dryer. And then coming down here, we do have a nice soap, shampoo, conditioner on both sides, a nice little sink area, a trash can there, obviously the European duvet, and we have the toilet there. And just like the other ones, it's You're able to push it to flush depending on the pressure that you prefer. Now just right over here we do have the shower. It's a very large, comfortable shower, and this one it does have its own adjustable head. So that's going to be really nice. Now the only thing over in Rome was the water pressure was an issue, especially because it would either be super hot or super cold. It wouldn't be warm right in the middle, so we kind of had to adjust to that water temperature. So I haven't used the shower yet. I'm really hoping that it's gonna be warm, where we can take warm showers and not cold showers like we did in Rome. But I mean, this itself, it's really nice, the fact that we each have a shower and bathroom. Now, yeah, that basically just sums up the whole area here on the 3rd floor. Yeah, so other than that, we just arrived. So from here, we're just gonna get ready, and today we don't have any plans. We're just gonna explore around Florence, just walk around. If we see any restaurants, just stopping by, and just enjoying a nice relaxing day, getting to know the city of Florence in Italy. So let's get ready and head out. So to welcome into Florence, we just popped open a bottle of wine, and we're gonna cheers to day one in Florence.
Hello.
Salud. Cheers to Florence. We're ready to explore the city. Cheers. This is really good. Between red wines and white wines, I definitely do like white wines a lot more. They tend to be on the sweeter side. I do like drinks more on the sweeter side. What about you guys? You guys like it? Cheers to Florence.
Hello.
And cheers, Stevie. That's the official welcoming into the new house for the next 3 days. 4 days.
3 days.
I know. It's 4 days, 4 days. But honestly, it's gonna go by so quick.
Yeah.
I mean, Rome went by super quick, so there's honestly so much to see. I can only imagine, so it's gonna go by very quick. But it's 4 days. far as for today, we don't have any major plans. We're just kind of exploring around the city. We just passed by the Duomo back here. It's actually really close to where our apartment is at. So it's literally in the prime spot. If you are going to be staying in Florence, Italy, be sure to find a hotel or an Airbnb that's close by the Duomo, because if you're close by the Duomo, you'll basically be in the center and in the heart of Florence. Now from here, what we're going to do, we're just kind of exploring around the city, nothing really planned, but we're just going to look for possibly a pizza place to have food, because we haven't ate at all yet. But yeah, we're just basically looking for more so of a nice pizza place to go and have lunch. So let's see what we find. So right now we're at a pizza place in Florence. This one's called Sophia Loren. It's a place that our Airbnb host recommended, so we're here and we're gonna try it out. Now the only thing is the menu itself is completely in Italian, so we can't really read it. We're just kind of reading a general aspect of it to see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we got.
Okay.
So we just placed our food order. We got a lot of food, from pizza, pasta, and got a bottle of wine. Fred, tell them everything that we ordered.
Oh my god,
So that itself was 2 margarita pizzas, 1 buffalo pizza, and then a divola pizza with 2 spaghettis and a big bottle of wine. So that's going to be our first meal that we're going to be having here in Florence, Italy. This is this place that our Airbnb host recommended, so we're going to try it and see what we think ourselves. Let's see.
Delicious, mucho bueno.
This is my favorite one. It's
Good?
white wines.
Cheers.
Salud.
This wine's really good, and it's sweet. I'm more of a fan of wines that are more on the sweeter side. This is what the waiter recommended, and she said that this wine itself, what was it, that it was made here or something?
No, that wasn't this one.
Oh, it was the other one. Oh, well, it's good.
I think that whole one is.
It's good. But this itself, I'm more a fan of white wines just because it's on the sweeter side. So for Stevie, since he can't have wine, even though technically the drinking age here is 18 years old to be able to drink in Italy, Stevie is 17 years old. But what he did get was a La Nostra Gasosa. This itself, they told us, it's very similar to what we know in America as Sprite. So this would be their version of a Sprite. Stevie tried it himself. What do you think?
It tastes exactly like a Sprite. it just has a little taste of Italian in it.
Cheers, Stevie. So our food order just got here. This right here would be the spaghetti. Looks really good. This itself would be the divola pizza. Now here in Italy, pepperoni doesn't actually exist. Pepperoni pizza would be an American thing, but this would be very similar to a pepperoni pizza, which would be the divola pizza. Then over here we have the margarita pizza, which is basically a cheese pizza. Fred there also got it as well. And then here, that itself would be the bufala pizza. And we got a glass of wine, so we're gonna give it a shot and see what we think. So I'm about to try the bufala pizza. It's really good.
You need the Parmesan cheese, spicy oil, chili flakes.
With Parmesan?
It does have like a different taste, but it's still really good.
Back home is
It's really good. You can try like all of the different flavors. So for this itself would be the like spicy salami is what it would be very similar to for the divola. But it's pretty good. It's really good. So here in Florence, it's custom to grab a coin like Fred's doing, rubbing it on the top of that, then the inside of the mouth, and then let it go. If it lands on the inside, that means it's good luck. If it lands on more so the outside parts, that means you don't get the luck from there. And Stevie is trying, and it looks like he didn't get the luck. Did it land for you?
And then leave it in the, yeah, we put it in the fungi.
Now put it on the inside.
No, not like that.
You were supposed to also do it on the inside of the mouth and then let it go from there. Did it?
Yeah, mine went through.
Is that it?
Stevie's didn't.
Yours didn't go.
All right, we'll go for round two because my mom didn't know the first time. Round two. Did it go in?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't catch. It's just not gonna work, Stevie. Not this time. It didn't go through? So we were actually looking for this bridge, this famous bridge in Florence, and without even knowing it, we ended up right in the center of the bridge itself. Now from the outside you can see that it looks like more so like buildings on top of the bridge itself. And then on the bottom you have the river itself, but on the inside it looks like this. Here in the center of the bridge itself, there's like stores, bunch of different stores, jewelry, It looks like majority of the stores here in the center part would be like jewelry. So just kind of walking through the street itself, you would never know that it's an actual bridge if it wasn't because we then took a look on the side. But here you can kind of take a look here. So this right here would be the look from the center of the bridge. It looks like there's an opening between the buildings in the middle part, and in this middle part of it, you can actually get a nice breeze, but also see the river itself from the middle, with the buildings on the side on each end. But this being the middle part of the bridge itself, and I thought this was pretty cool. It looks like here in the middle, a lot of people on this fence itself have lockets, and if you notice on several of the lockets, they're putting their name and then locking it together. So rather that is your significant other, your partner, you'll kind of just come here in the middle part and just get a lock it here on the fence, and really it's more so of a symbolic speech of you locking your love together. So I thought that was kind of cool, and it's right in the center of the bridge itself, so it's a nice way to kind of be in the heart of the bridge. I thought that was actually pretty cool. So right now we're waiting in line to get our wine from the famous Florence wine window. This one right here is called the Bay. And as you can see, it's a very popular one here. There's actually a line, so you have to line up to be able to go into this wine window itself.
Ciao.
Ciao.
It's basically a concept where you have a hole in the wall, which is the size of a wine glass. From there you just pay. On the inside there's usually a little doorbell type thing to get the attention of the bartender inside. Then you'll pay and then pull out your wine glass. From there, it's a nice little concept, but it's very popular here in Florence, and this one in particular is a very popular one here. And it's shaped exactly of the size of a wine glass. And once you pay, then you'll grab your glass of wine through that little window, and you'll be able to enjoy your wine from there. So this is a new gelato place we're trying, which we're trying on the way back to the house. Now this itself would be fruto del drago, limone, and frigola. So it'd basically be strawberry, lemon, and this one is a mixture of watermelon and dragon fruit. Look at that. That one's my dad's. And let's see, for Stevie's, what do you have here?
I got blackberry and then fig.
What's fig?
Fig is just like, I think it's some fruit. I don't know. It looks interesting.
Well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and try and see how it is. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
How is it?
It tastes pretty good. It tastes pretty good.
What does it taste like?
Almost like banana.
This one's really sweet. You can taste all the flavors in it. It's really good. I do like more of the gelato on the sweeter side. This one is it. The other one that's my favorite one would probably be Franola, which would be strawberry. And then with the lemon, lemon never disappoints. Oh yeah, that one's really good. Try it. How's that?
That tastes super good.
I know. That one's honestly like my top 2 right there. Hey, how's it going, guys? So we just got back to the apartment and we're pretty tired. We had a long day today from traveling from Rome, getting here to Florence, and then kind of walking around and eating and whatnot. So it's been a long day. We're here at the house. We're basically gonna wrap it up. We're gonna call it a day because tomorrow we have another full day ahead of us here in Florence. We're gonna be going to the Florence Duomo, going inside the church, and then actually climbing on the very top of the Duomo itself. And that way we can take a full view of the whole city of Florence from the top. So that's gonna be really exciting. It's gonna be tomorrow morning. So we're gonna go to sleep early, wake up, and get the day started. But anyways, we'll see you tomorrow.